Okay, so what we'd like you guys to do right now is to practice, try these three on your own, and then we'll go over the answers with you and see if you got the same answers as we did. All right, so hopefully you've tried these problems at least in your head, if not on your paper. And Cruz, so for number one, where do you think we're going to put, that's 63,360. Where are we going to put our decimal point?
Right there.
So behind the, okay.
Behind the 6.
Behind the first 6, okay, very good. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. So we did 4 jumps to the left, so is our exponent going to be positive or negative?
Positive.
Very good. So we'll write it as 6.336 times 10 to the 4th. Number 2. Gabby, we have 8,100,000. Where are we going to move the decimal point? Where is the decimal point?
It would be at the back of the number.
Okay, you take a break.
It would be at the back of the number.
Okay, so where are we going to move it to?
We're going to move it to the 1 in 100.
In front of the 100, okay. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 jumps to the left. Is that going to be a positive or a negative if we go to the left?
Negative?
Nope, positive. Yeah, silly you. Okay. Grabbing a banana? Okay. So we got 8.1 times 10 to the 6th power. Number 3, we have 526,000. So we find the decimal point. Where's the decimal point if you don't see it, Cruz?
Right at the end.
Right at the end. Okay, and Gabby, where are we going to move the decimal point to?
In front of the 6.
Not in front of the 6, because then it
in back of the 6?
The 5.
No,
5.
Yeah, we
5.
Not in front of the 5.
In back of the 5.
Back of the 5. We want one digit in front of it. Notice, like in our other 2 answers, both of them had 1 digit in front. We had the 6 in front of the decimal and the 8 in front. We only want 1 digit. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll put it between the 5 and the 2. And we jumped 5 spaces to the left. So is that exponent going to be positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. Jinx. Double jinx. All that good stuff. So 5.26 times 10 to the 5th power. Okay.
That's the answer?
That's the answer. That's written in scientific notation. So if you want to be a scientist, you need to understand scientific notation. Or if you want to... Okay. Next, we have some small numbers now. So now we see the decimal point. We need to just know where to move it to.
So I think it's going to... For this one, it's going to be right there in back of the 5.
No, but then I'd have 2 digits in front of the decimal point. I only want 1 digit.
Oh, that right behind the 1.
Right, very good. So let's count how many spots we need to move.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So we'd have 1.5 times 10 to the negative 4th. Because when it's a small number, we're going to have a negative exponent.
I think we're going to go to the 3.
So in front of the 3 or behind the 3?
Behind the 3.
Behind the 3. So let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 3.17 times 10 to the negative 5th. So for number 6,
I already know where to put it.
Where are you putting it?
In front of, in back of the 7.
Mm-hmm. So we'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 jumps to the right. We'll give us 7.3 times 10 to the negative 7. All right, Cruz is done. Oh, no, he's just throwing away the banana peel. Okay, now we're going to go backwards. These are written in scientific notation, and we want to write them as regular numbers. We want to know what they'll look like as regular numbers. So since it has a positive exponent, we see that 3.7...
It would have been moved to the left.
Well, that's what, when it was a positive exponent, when we were going the other way, it moved to the left, so we need to go backwards.
Backwards.
So we're going to move it to the right. How many spots are we going to move it?
2.
No.
3.
No. What's
4.
Why 4?
Right up there.
Because that's what the exponent says.
1 million.
Not 1 million, goofball.
Yeah, we would be like.
So that's 1, 2. So now we ran out of numbers. So what do you think we could put?
10. We could put 10.
Not 10. Anybody got another guess? We need another number. What numbers have we been getting rid of? What have been disappearing?
Zeros.
Zeros. So let's put some zeros in there. 1, 2. So we moved 4 spots to the right, and that gives us 37,700.
Oh, so that was before.
I guess that was. I think that was what.
And then it would go there,
Yeah.
and then it would turn.
Okay,
into
so for
3.7.
number 2, we've got 9.002 times 10 to the negative 5th. Which way are we going to move our decimal? Now remember, this is a negative, so when it was a negative, we moved to the right. So now we're going to move to the left. How many spots are we going to move here?
5.
5, because that's what the exponent tells us. So we're going to move 1, but we run out of digits. So what do we add? 0. So we need that's 2, 3, 4. So we moved 5 spots, and I put a 0 just in front, just so it looks like a regular number. So it'd be 0.0009002.
Well, that's a
Lots
lot
of
of zeros.
That's a lot of zeros.
Yeah, because you must be saying 0, 0,
Okay.
0 for that one.
So for number 3, we have them try number 3 and see if they can do it. Okay.
Yeah.
So take a moment. Try number 3. Which way? Okay. So hopefully they're done now. They paused it and they came back. So now we have a positive exponent, and we want to write it as a regular number. Let's look at problem 1 and problem number 2. Which way do you think we're going to move the decimal point? To the right or to the left?
To the right.
Yeah, because we want to move it back. So we move 1, and then
We ran out of numbers, so we need zeros.
we ran out of numbers, so we need zeros. So that gives us, Cruz, do you know what that number is?
800 and
No, not 8.
8,500. Jinx! Spoke. Owe me a soap. Owe me a sprat.
All right, and that's our answer. And that does it for today. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed.
That's very bloody, right?
That's very bloody.
Yeah, it looks very bloody.
It looks kind of evil, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I kind of thought that was kind of a goofy ending. So, so Cruz, say goodnight.
Nope.
And say goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
everyone.
Goodbye.